Yo guys, yo Ruffians, it's the Rough Trader here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing great. Remember I told you guys we'll be killing the market back to back steadily. So this video is all about the outlook on the Forex market this week. So I'll be looking at GBPUSD, GBPJPY, and NZDCHF. So let's start with GBPUSD, that's British pounds and United States dollar. So presently, on the 1 hour time frame, the price is ranging downward. The price is trending downward. That's a bearish trend. So the first thing I did is to identify my trend. So the price is trending downward. I've identified my trend as a bearish trend. So I complement the trend with a trend line by marking this out. So I use my line chart to mark it out, and I change to candlestick to balance it. Okay. So I already marked the trend line. I have the first touch here, and I have the second touch on my trend line here. And I can see a broken structure here. Price broke this support area here. As you can see, price has tested the support area up to 3 times. The first one here, the second one here, and the third one. Yeah, so this is a zone. We can mark this zone out. So I'll use my horizontal arrow to just mark this zone out. Good. So I can balance it. I can complement it with a rectangle. Okay. So that's the support area. So price broke the support area. And if you see currently, price is pushing upward. Price is pushing upward. So let's mark that out as a support. Price is moving upward, so let's mark that out as a support. So price broke the support area here, and you know, after a breakout is a retest and continuation. So what we are waiting for is to see if price is going to react with this trend line to form a third touch on the trend line. And you know, the most important touch on the trend line is the third touch. So is price coming back for a retest of broken structure, then they form a third touch with this trend line and start coming down with a bearish price action confirmation, or price is going to break above, retest, and continue upward. Let me mark it out. Something like this. Something like a push upward, then start coming down after a rejection, or a break above, retest, and continuation upward. We'll wait and react to what we see. You know, we don't predict, we react to what we see in the Forex market. So we react to what we see. Once price pushes upward to this place and we confirm a bearish price action candlestick on the third touch on the trend line, then we take a sell. But when we see a break above, we wait for a retest and a continuation downward. So we can also go down to the 15 minutes time frame to see what's happening on GU. Okay, good. This is the 15 minutes time frame. So price broke a high here and came back for a retest. This price broke a high, came back for a retest, and a continuation upward. So let's see what's going to happen if price, when the market opens, if price is going to push downward and start going up, or price is just going to keep pushing upward to this place, break, retest, and continuation. And this is something like bearish channel, the price broke. So this is what I'm expecting on GU. So I'll wait for price to get here to this reaction zone or activation point to see what's going to happen, possibly pushing downward or a break above, upward. So that's that on GU, on GBPUSD, British pounds, and United States dollar. So let's move to GBPJPY. Okay, this is GBPJPY. Let's see what's happening. Okay, this is GBPJPY on the 4 hour time frame. It's pushing upward presently, so it must have reacted to a previous support. So let's just mark it out. Okay, good. You know, this is technical analysis using previous market condition to analyze current market condition. Okay, this is GBPJPY. Okay, so let's identify the trend. it's obviously a what bearish trend. So let's complement it with a what trend line. You can see this place. Can you see a significant push here and also a significant push here? So that's why I marked that point here. So let's see if we can draw an upper trend line for GJ. Okay. Okay. This is an upper trend line with you for GJ. And we can see, if you look at this place, there's an impulse here. An impulse happened here. So let's just mark it out with a horizontal line, anyone, or you can also just draw it as a support on that area, even though price broke that area. So let's just mark it. Price could also come back there later to react to that area. So let's go to the 15 minutes time frame, see what's happening. Let me adjust this upper trend line to this point. Okay, good. Okay, so this is GJ trending downward, but presently making a push upward. So you can also pay attention to the current trend GJ is making. It's actually making an upper trend. It's making a push upward. So you can just switch to the line chart and identify the trend. This is a bullish trend. So you draw a bullish trend line to complement the trend. So when you change to candlestick, you can adjust it. Okay. So now let's adjust with our candlestick. Okay. Okay. So let's pay attention to this point where price is. You see, price was making series of higher. This is a higher low here. This is a higher high here. This is a higher low here. And this is presently a high. We don't know what's going to happen. So, but price broke this higher high here. So let's mark it out on GJ. Price broke this higher high here. So what we are expecting is a possible push downward to create another higher low before it starts going up, something like this. Just something like this before it now starts going up. So that's what we are expecting on GJ. Because we identify another inner trend. Price is pushing upward. So wait for price to possibly come down here for a retest and a continuation upward. Because it was actually trending down here, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, before price changed its direction and created a higher low, a higher high, a higher low. Now it's presently on a high. We come back, so we expect price to come back now for a retest before it starts pushing upward. So that's what we are looking at on GBPJPY. So let's move to NZDCHF. So this is NZDCHF, New Zealand dollar and Swiss franc on the 4-hour time frame. So the first thing we do is to identify the trend. So it is trending downward, obviously trending down. It's a bearish trend. So we can just use our trend line to complement it. That's the upward trend line, and this is the downward trend line. In the next, this is the upward trend line and the downward trend line. For those that don't know how to draw trend lines or don't know the rule of trend line, don't worry. I'll be creating a content very soon on how to draw your trend line and the rules you are meant to follow to draw a trend line. So let's continue, family. So I already identified the trend and complemented it with the trend line. So let me switch back to the candlestick to adjust the trend line. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is what price is doing. Okay, it ended with a very strong bullish impulse. It ended with a very strong bullish impulse. So this is NZDUSD on the 4-hour time frame. We already identified our trend, a bearish trend, and forming something like a bearish wedge downward. So most times when we see something like a bearish wedge, we expect a break above retest and a continuation upward. But We will only react to what we see. We are not one to predict the market. We react to what we see. So let's see what's happening on the 1 hour time frame. Let's mark out some stuff. Okay, this is what is happening on the 1 hour time frame on NZDUSD. Let's mark out some zones. Okay, so we can just use I use my horizontal array to spot it out first before switching to candlestick. Okay, this is a high here. NZDUSD is trying to break, though it hasn't broken it. Finish. So it hasn't broken it completely. So let's just mark complement it with a rectangle. So it's presently on this high. So what are we expecting on NZDUSD? Are we expecting price to break above, retest, and a continuation upward, or price is going to come back again before it starts pushing upward? Because I can see a high here. Because I can see a high. This is a higher low, higher high, higher low. Let's see what's going to happen. Price broke a higher high here. So is it going to come back to make a higher low before it starts pushing upward? We don't know. And we can also spot a trend here. Trend inside trend, another bullish trend here. So we just mark it out with the trend line. So is price going to push downward to return? Price is going to push down to make a higher low before it starts pushing upward, or it is just going to break above, form a retest and a continuation? We'll wait patiently to what we see, react to what we see. So let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. Let's see what's happening on the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, good. This is what's happening on the 15 minutes time frame. So price is ranging around this high. So we'll wait patiently to see what wants to happen to NZDCHF. Thank you, family. So that will be all for now. All on this week's market outlook. So just comment your thought below, and don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button for more content. Thank you, family. Stay up. Peace.